I love trans women. I would do all sorts of things to trans women. Somebody nut in us. You need to pay us double.
I'm a serial killer.
Porn.
If you want someone to nut in us,
You need to pay us double. Porn.
a lot. I'm a
Porn.
And welcome back to another edition of Below the Influence, the only podcast on the internet to leave and come back wetter than before. I'm your host, DeLorean Royal, and this is my co-host.
I capo.
And we're back. You thought we were gone. You
No.
thought you could get rid of us.
Nope.
We're like roaches,
We ain't going nowhere, baby.
covered in shit at the end of a nuclear apocalypse. And what are we doing?
That's a terrible metaphor.
We're eating pizza rolls. You guys are suffering at the nuclear apocalypse.
Yeah.
We're eating pizza
We
rolls.
got fucking Totinos up in this
Totinos,
bitch.
which for the longest time I thought was Tostinos,
Tostinos?
but I found out it was
I
Totinos.
think it's named after a gentleman by the name of...
Tony?
maybe.
Lil Tony? Lil Tonito?
I mean,
just
just...
Totino?
Yeah, for anybody wondering, I'm now going by my Italian iteration of my name. It's I capo.
A capo.
So I need you guys, don't dead name me no more Jacobo. I'm just making it known. I capo.
Like Muhammad Ali.
Just like Muhammad Ali.
How have you been?
I've been all right. How have you been? That's the real question.
I'm a little under the weather. I've caught a little bit of a cold.
You got COVID?
No, I took a test this morning. But it was one of those rapid Biden tests, so you don't really know.
Yeah,
I got one of those in a little jar in my backpack right now.
Yeah, see,
Why?
Freddie keeps his with him.
Sure fun.
Just like a pregnancy test.
Okay. It's
never
time
know.
to get real.
Are we? Still really early in the episode. What are you
Well-
sipping on tonight?
I'm just glad to be back. I am sipping on a fine Pilsner. Miller Lite.
Capo was actually sued by every IPA brand, so he's not allowed to drink them
Legally,
anymore.
I'm not allowed to drink IPAs.
Not on Seville.
It
at
happens.
least.
It happens, you know. What are you going to do?
I'm dabbling with the Stone Tangerine Express.
I don't think I'm legally allowed to be within 15 feet of
Just
IPAs.
Don't breathe through your nose. As long as you don't smell it.
All right. Well, it is spooky season, so we are getting a little spoopy tonight.
Spoopy.
You guys scared? You guys scared? You guys scared?
I shit myself.
You know what I watched the other night that's now on Hulu is Home Improvement, which I have not been able to watch streaming anywhere.
You want me to rum and coke? Oh,
Yeah.
speaking of which, you want to take a shot?
I'm talking here. But yes, I do.
To Tim Allen.
To Tim Allen and his, didn't he go to jail for coke or something back in the 70s?
Yeah.
We all
Yeah.
did.
Who didn't?
Oh. Good stuff.
Makers.
But anyway, Home Improvement is now on Hulu. And I watched the Halloween episode from like 1995.
Why is that more
Stupendous.
rubbing alcohol?
I don't
Yeah, I
know, but
remember.
I paid about double for that bottle than a standard Maker's Mark. This is like 45 or something.
Okay, there you go. That's why.
It's a different
I was
kind.
wondering why it didn't just taste like fucking Makers.
That's
Oh.
a different batch.
Ah.
But let's get right into the fun. Mel, what do you have for us today?
I'm grabbing my weed. Sorry.
Okay.
I got a couple of different segments I wanted to bring up. Starting with the news. Orange County schools ban critical race theory. What are your thoughts?
They banned it?
Yeah.
Why? What was their logic?
I didn't get that far into the article, to be honest with you. I just thought it was a hot headline. I actually Google searched critical race theory after reading that headline to make sure I knew what it was about.
I was going to say, do you guys know what it is?
Yeah, I think we talked about this once, and I'm still a little unclear.
It's a college level course for like people who are going to become attorneys or want to pass the bar. It's just a course you have to take. Basically, just teaches how social constructs that we have about races, so like stereotypes.
I've
and shit like
lost
that,
interest.
How they shift or how they make us see different things in society, like societal roles, laws, shit like that. So basically, how race influences what we do
age
every
are
day.
these children that are going to be learning this?
No one learns that in elementary school. It's a college level course for attorneys.
Well,
It's just a fucking thing.
Well,
that
then
just-
why would Orange County schools ban it? Maybe they were talking about bringing it to the...
maybe just to
Or
fucking
maybe
shut
people
them up.
started teaching it, and then they were like, we need to cut this out.
that's what it sounds like. It sounds like somebody recommended that they should start teaching it to kids. I don't know if I want, second graders learning about critical race theory. Just even saying
little
that
intense.
out loud. Yeah, it's pretty intense. Like when I was 8, I just wanted to fucking eat Totinos.
I don't think they'd
and-
understand even if you
and-
tried teaching it to them.
What?
I don't think they'd understand even if you tried teaching it to them.
Well,
You could spoon feed it to them.
but then you end up with a bunch of They are
knowledgeable
gonna,
adults?
No, they're going to be racist. Like eventually they're going to become rebellious teenagers and rebel against it, and then you're just going to have like a whole new storm front, a whole new white front of children in Orange County
What
that
are
are
they called?
rebelling.
The new Oath Keepers.
Oath Keepers, I don't
But
think they're
new
racist.
is spelled N-U with the 2 dots over it.
Yeah, new.
Das new Oath Keepers.
I don't think Oath Keepers are racist.
That's how the media is. The Zionist. Hold on, yeah. Let me not get us canceled before
All right,
get
Kanye.
started again.
No, I met a bunch of Oath Keepers back in the day when I was going to like the Ron Paul rallies. A lot of them are LEOs, law enforcement officers, and a lot of them are retired or military. Everybody I met was very respectful. I was probably one out of 2 brown people in the entire room. But
Say
everybody was.
that goes against their beliefs, and you'll see that they're not very.
Well, I mean, I kind of agreed with most of what they were saying.
that's why they're respectful.
Focus on the United States and stop nation building and yada yada yada. But they were all nice, so I like those guys, and I got nothing against them.
Well,
nationalist.
I'm not a nationalist.
Just one particular color, though, white nationalist.
No.
you can be a black nationalist.
You could.
You can.
takes a white nationalist?
I dream of an America where there's no race, where everybody's just fucked
all
so
white?
hard, it just becomes like a muddled, like
Everyone's
brownish
just
color.
beige.
Yeah.
What it is now.
There was a whole episode of South Park about it. It's called Goobacks. Yeah, it's like all these people start coming back from the future, and like all the people that live here are all pissed. They're like, we don't want these fucking Goobacks.
I mean, they would look like us, really.
basically, but like they're like genderless,
Oh.
androgynous sort of
And then
beings.
like you.
Essentially me. Yeah. So no,
I wear white eye contacts every now and then.
sounds like somebody really
What
wants to
is that?
talk about Ye. So what do you got on Ye?
Oh man, he's just spiraling into an oblivion.
Just now?
No, more so recently. He's doing a David and Goliath fight against all of the Jews,
Oh, that's good.
Jewish
Smart.
media,
Okay.
and he's like, "Watch, they're gonna cancel me,"
They did.
and they canceled him. And he's like, "See, told you." I
know-
went out and talked about a specific group, and they deplatformed me.
I'm gonna go into Best Buy and steal stuff, and I'm gonna be like, "Watch, they're gonna kick me out."
They're gonna kick me out for stealing.
It's a little bit different.
Is it?
I would say so.
Yeah, but that's the thing. People get canceled off Twitter and Instagram all the time. We just don't hear about it because they're not famous. You know what I mean? Someone could say some crazy shit about East Senegalese, random specific, and it's still some dicey racist shit. And one person reports them, they get kicked. But because it's Kanye, he's like, and the tweet was so funny. He's like, "I'm a little bit sleepy, but tomorrow."
He was
When
tired.
when I wake up,
He was tired. He wanted to get his point
I'm going
across.
DEFCON 3 on the Jewish, and it's like all caps, Jewish media. And he's like, by the way, I could say this because I'm Jewish. He says all blacks are Jews.
He's one of the tribes of Israel. And if we're really getting into all this,
No one is though.
you
I mean, as far as the whole dicey Jewish Israel, like
Dicey
no one said
Jewish.
black
I mean-
people are Jews. Like
a lot of people did, and I think that the
Where are
people
they
of,
now?
The people of Ethiopia would beg to differ because there's quite a few black Jews that Israel does not want because they're non-whites. So who's really the racist here, Mel?
I don't know. I thought Kanye was Christian. I didn't think he wanted to be a black Jew.
It's a complex issue.
It don't. He's
Jesus
only,
is king, except for
for
now
when,
I'm a black Jew.
when it's not convenient.
And I'm sorry, yay.
Yeah, don't dead name him,
Yeah,
please.
before we get
Please
deplatformed.
don't do
Yeah,
that.
E Capo or whatever the fuck your name
Yeah,
is.
we're gonna get banned off fucking Parlor. Thanks.
Oh
Mel.
yeah, yeah.
Thanks.
I had to seriously ask. I was like, "Can I start an account?"
It's not. It's not like White Planet. It's not just
White
an,
Planet.
It's not an all white, website. I've never been on Parlor, so I have no idea how that works.
Yeah,
Freddie,
right.
you
Is
have.
that a chat room?
I don't know.
Because I've been on a chat room called Parlor. I don't know if that's. We're gonna.
Parlor is where
Commit.
like Trump went when he got. Or no, where did he go?
He started his own
Truth.com.
Truth, and then a judge ruled that he can't call it that because it's too like
Too dicey.
Truth. Like that's already like that anti-cigarette company, but he's still running with it. We all miss Donnie.
I mean, he's also still president, so I mean, there's a
That's
lot
true.
of things he's running
That's
with.
True.
I thought JFK was president. Don
No.
was just-
So, JFK dressed up as Obama, who dressed up as Trump, and that's why he's still president because he's king of. He was knighted as king of England.
Oh,
Yeah, so he's.
well, that's good.
Yeah.
American politics summed up by Freddie.
Yeah, I mean, a lot has happened since we've done a last episode. I mean, the Queen of England died. We all miss her.
Yeah.
Sucks.
You want to have a 20-minute moment of silence for the Queen?
45-minute moment of silence.
It would be fucked up as if we actually did it. And they fast forward the video, and 32 minutes later, we're still just sitting here.
Fucking silent moment.
Not staring at our phones. All
right, just staring at the camera.
Just intent.
Dead-eyed.
Not blink once.
Now, Kanye West and this whole George Fitzgerald Floyd. What do you think about that?
I mean,
to the viewers that don't know, Kanye said that George Floyd died from fentanyl instead of having that guy's Chauvin, his knee on the back of his neck, like the cop that killed him.
I think that if there was any possible way that Chauvin was innocent, he would have been
acquitted.
Not guilty.
Oh, man,
acquitted.
but that cop was just like fed to the masses. Like he was a fucking sacrifice. Because cops do shit like that every day, but like they needed to appease all these angry people, so like he was literally like the lamb.
That video, all the clips in the court case, they fine tooth comb that shit.
Yeah.
Kanye was saying like, if you look at the video, his knee's not really on his neck.
Well, yes, it was.
It's like his knee was very clearly on his neck, sir.
My question is like, I'm sure his like heart rate was going fucking nuts, and people die from fentanyl, from just like a little minuscule.
I don't think it helped, but I think the official autopsy report said his windpipe was.
There was money to be made, civil lawsuits and such. Do you think that he would have died if he wasn't on fentanyl? Like if he was just like a fat guy and he had a knee on his neck, would he have died?
I think so. I mean, if you have a knee on your neck,
there's only one way to find out, boys.
8 minutes and
Jake,
30 seconds. 8 minutes straight with some dude's knee on the back, like
unnecessary. First of all,
yeah,
unnecessary.
Yeah,
but I mean that's settled, I guess. But yeah, Kanye's getting sued, or I guess the family of George Floyd wants to sue him for like $500 million or some shit.
Yeah, and it just looks so bad. It's like, come on, man, cash grab. Like,
yeah, I feel like at this point it's a cash grab. Like,
I mean, total defamation of character. Excuse me, I just burped and I can't smell, so I don't know if that fucked you up. But total defamation of character, like, who knows how many of these parlor folks are gonna be like, oh, Kanye's right, But at the same time, it's like it's proven fact that the dude's knee was on his neck. Like, saying otherwise is just kind of ridiculous.
There is a huge demand in America for minorities agreeing with whites. That whites can put out there and say, like, listen, this guy, he's a minority, but he agrees with me. So this is proof that it's not just like a white-only thing. And Kanye and Candace Owens, they're filling that little niche.
They remind me of Sam Jackson's character in Django.
Oh, come on.
That's where it's going.
I was like, who? Oh.
Yeah. That's where it's going, man.
Come on.
Kanye's just like, it's just...
Don't be racist, first of all. Right?
Kanye is becoming a house nigga through and through. I said it first here on BTI. I'm the first person to have these thoughts.
Ever.
Well,
I don't know if that's true.
And it's a bummer, man, because he was the chosen one.
But he's a Jewish person.
Well,
he's chosen
it all
two
comes
different
full
religions.
circle.
I come in a circle.
That's odd. Okay, well, that was fun. Everybody loves George Floyd. Everybody loves Kanye West.
Speaking of dead people, I got a question for you guys.
Sure.
Do you guys believe in ghosts?
No.
Yes.
Okay. If you believe in ghosts, do you believe there are Down syndrome ghosts as well?
There'd have to be.
Like you're just sitting in the living room and it's in the bathroom scaring the fucking shower curtain or something?
If there is like a ghost realm, like there has to be like some sort of like Hades, like some sort of gatekeeper that's like,
hey guy,
you're not angry, you're not scary, you're not vengeful enough.
Okay.
Just go to the garden, play with the butterflies.
I like how Jake said that he doesn't believe in it, but like then he like completely makes sense of it.
Well, yeah, because that's the sign. That's the mark of intelligence. Entertaining a theory without having to believe it. You know how intelligent I am. My IQ can't even be measured. Freddy.
What's your name again? Capo?
It's Icapo.
Oh, okay, yeah. Right.
I'm multilingual. The father of modern linguistics, also.
You are?
Mm-hmm. The title used to go to MIT professor Noam Chomsky.
Oh, yeah.
It's transferred over to me. Against his will, but I have it
he's
now.
still alive, right?
He's still going. I actually saw an interview with him and Alex Jones from like 2008.
Oh, poor guy.
It was pretty good. It was before Alex really went off the rails, and Chomsky respected him enough to actually do an interview with him. But it was pretty good.
Yeah, Alex Jones is pretty fucked right now.
I love Alex. You guys are bullying that man. He's gonna kill himself.
I turned the frogs gay.
Yeah, I mean, he fucked gay frogs.
No. And he was right about the gay frogs thing. Like, there were chemicals in the water, and it was turning the frogs gay.
Yeah, I just think his delivery, I don't
true.
know. there's so many things that he could have done better. But
can you imagine though, like if you had the media just constantly shitting on you and you constantly have to defend yourself, like eventually you're probably gonna snap. There's only
I don't
so
need to
much.
imagine. That's how I live my life. The media is always after me.
That's true. That's true about that last scandal that we don't want to talk about.
Yeah, we can't talk legally.
Are you
we
talking
can't
about
talk
when Mel?
We can't talk about it. Bleep that out.
Gotcha.
But there's only so much that a man can take, and I think that they pushed Alex to his breaking point. His wife left him. His kids hate him. He has no money. He's been
kids hate him?
deplatformed. They sued him for what, $1 billion?
Yeah.
It's like, leave the fucking
He
guy
was
alone.
like, they think they're seeing that money?
Yeah, the damages are so bad that he's now having to dish out more than like the gun manufacturers that they also sued. The guns that were actually used to like kill the kids, which I don't think that they should have been sued, but the damages are just, come on, it's excessive and it's not reasonable.
How'd the kid get the gun?
I think he stole it from his grandma.
Who?
The shooter of Sandy Hook.
Was it Dylan Roof?
I don't know.
Or Adam
No,
Lanza?
Adam Lanza. I thought that was. It was Adam Lanza? Okay.
Yeah.
So,
And his mom was a teacher there, right? I remember being at work, and I had a couple of buddies, and we're like on our ass desk jobs, and had unrestricted internet access, and we were just like Googling all the conspiracy theories right when it was happening, and we did see a lot. That was the first time I heard of like the phrase crisis actors. I didn't even think that existed. I didn't even know about it.
There is an actual industry for stuff like that. They use them for like military drills. So I think that's probably where Alex got the idea from.
Yeah, and
And
just,
just
fucking
ran with it and just like,
ran with
added
it.
his theories to it.
What was the thing? He said it was staged.
He said that it was staged, and he said that like he had all these videos of like parents of the children of Sandy Hook doing media interviews, and like they'd go up there and they'd be like, "Oh, hey," they're just like laughing, and then they'd go on camera and you'd see the guy like he was like having a chummy time, and then he goes on camera and he's like, "I'm so sad." So it's kind of, I mean, I was like, that's weird. Like
Yeah,
if
but-
my kid just died, but sure, people deal with grief differently.
Yeah. I was gonna
So he ran with that idea, and
especially when there's TV cameras.
it's kind of, I mean, it's fucked what Alex did, but like, Jesus, like, we can't say things anymore. We can't think things aloud. I think that sets a dangerous precedent, man. Like, America
I think
wasn't,
it's-
we don't have the First Amendment to talk about the weather.
I mean, I think
Right?
there's a
Ron Paul
difference
said
between
that,
what
not me.
you can
Shout
say
out Ron
and you
Paul.
can't,
Yeah, I think
'Cause,
it's
like,
more
that's-
so. I think they just. Go ahead. My bad.
Yeah, because I think that's pushing the envelope a little bit of like, fucking what you can and can't say. Because like there's stuff you can't say because like it'll hurt someone else, right? Defamation, right?
It's defamation.
Defamation. Okay.
Defecation.
Defecation.
Get out
Defecation
of my
of
head,
character. So it's like I feel like that's like borderline there. Like maybe it's not there all the way, but like
Defamation, I feel, should only be applied if somebody's like losing money.
But
like,
dead kids
don't-
is pretty tough. Like,
That's
Yeah.
terrible. I'm not saying that it's not.
and it's
I mean,
like,
like,
okay, so
George
no,
Floyd
imagine like
doesn't
your
lose
kid,
money.
your kid gets killed, right? And then you have to deal with that. People talking to you about that, and then other people are coming up to you like,
you faker.
it was fake. That was a hoax. You
Yeah,
know, like how
so
fucked up that.
Maybe those people should be charged. That's harassment at that point. Like Alex Jones didn't tell people like go harass these families. He put the ideas out there. Sure.
dissemination of information, baby.
I think.
But
Well, I
this
think it's
Cole's got my
different
voice
because
doing
of
some
the platform that he has. You know what I mean? If you're just like, if I say it, it's a lot different than if Alex Jones says it.
Or if
You know what
I
I mean?
said it.
It's kind of like how paparazzi, they can, take pictures of people, but if like, or celebrities, but if they get their picture taken, they can sue the person. You know what I mean? So
lights.
there's like different aspects. Like if they have such a big platform where
believe
it
in
can actually
shooting
make a issue. Can I
stars.
shut the fuck up?
Yeah, no, I
You know?
agree.
Like that's where it makes the
Cause.
difference. If it was a regular fucking Joe Schmo, fuck it, whatever. It doesn't matter. You could say whatever you want.
Ladies and gentlemen
You know?
of the jury.
But he's got a big ass
All right,
platform
at
where
the
a
same
lot of
time,
people take
I don't want to
his,
spend
his word for matter.
too much more time on Alex Jones, but I will say this: his attorney fucked him.
Yeah.
His attorney accidentally sent the prosecution his text messages and his phone logs for the last 2 years.
Was there something
Text
on there that he
messages.
shouldn't have had?
A lot.
Just
Okay,
imagine
then
all the
that's his own
text messages.
Dude, that's
to
your lawyer. He's
your,
supposed
like,
to have your back.
your
Like,
Uber Eats driver and your Postmates and
or
they're
you just
reading
like,
all that.
You just sexting some random.
Oh,
bitch.
yeah.
Yeah, I wanted. Fuck you.
Oh, sometimes I curse my Postmates guys out.
Really?
All right, Karen. What are you cursing out the fucking?
Was it the guy who
these
stole your
workers?
pizza?
No, it's just because they're fucking. At my new
Human?
house, the yes,
fucking around.
if they can just not be, if they can all be robots. But my numbers are very clear, and it's like some people like to play games.
Quit playing games with my fucking
The
Postmates.
fucking food, man. Oh, I'm just gonna do this order, and then I'll come back to you like, what? No.
All right. Leave Alex alone before the man kills himself. Because
Oh,
at this
there's-
point, people are being
If
bullies.
he kills himself, it's gonna be fake.
People are being
Yeah.
bullies, though. If you guys all fucking
Yeah,
hate
if he
bullying,
kills himself, I'm going on a tirade. That was fake. It was staged. Crisis actor.
Alex Jones.
He's in the Bahamas.
Well, all right. How do you
Checking
guys
out
feel
the
about
gay
the death of Cartoon Network
Um,
as we know it?
honestly,
As we know it, it's been dead.
yeah.
As
like
we knew it, it was dead.
I'm
I mean,
30
I
years old.
I
I
haven't
haven't
watched
watched
Cartoon
Cartoon Network in.
Quite some time.
Yeah.
There were some good shows though. They had Adventure Time. I enjoyed
I mean,
that.
Oh, more
yeah.
recently, you mean?
I enjoyed
Yeah,
that.
there's fucking regular show that was pretty
Regular
funny.
show's pretty good.
Um,
They had that Breaking Bad episode that was amazing, which was it really went over like it definitely was made for adults because no kids watching
I
Breaking.
mean, regular show is made for like older teens for sure.
Well, it was good. I don't know what else they've done recently, but it is kind of sad to watch the death of one of your things that you grew up with as a kid.
Did they close the network down or?
The new guy, once HBO and Discovery merged, like this new guy that's in charge is just like, he's a dick.
Right.
He's cutting costs across the board. And one of the first things that he did was cut all the funding for like new animation, including Cartoon Network, which is owned by Warner Brothers Discovery, HBO.
What an idiot!
So,
The commentary.
yeah, so
sucks.
yeah, audio levels all over the place here, kind of loud on my end. A little bit better. There we
This
go.
episode
There we go.
is a
I'm
cluster.
getting you up because
fuck.
you talk further away from the mic than
We
I
are.
do.
I'm like right here. Like I'm literally like making out.
Yeah, now we can hear you.
Okay. Well, now I feel like it's too close.
Okay, so top five Cartoon Network shows go.
Ooh.
Or top three. Let's make this quick.
All right. Johnny
Samurai
Bravo.
Jack.
Whoa.
Johnny Bravo.
Samurai
Dexter.
Samurai Jack.
No, that was.
You'll get your turn, Freddy.
Oh, I didn't know.
shit.
I thought it was just all.
Cow and chicken.
That's 3 out of 5.
We said 3. Make it
Yeah,
quick.
said
yeah.
top
It's a
five.
3. Just 3
Top
to make
3.
it quick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fucking, I gotta agree with you. Johnny Bravo. Fucking Samurai Jack and.
Do you like Samurai Jack?
Yeah, it was good.
Get off his fucking dick.
The Jackie Chan
Samurai
show.
Dick. Fuck, what was my other? Oh, Ed, Ed and Eddie. Yeah, that was my shit.
Oh, okay, that's a good one. Yeah, I would say Ed, Ed and Eddie, Courage, and Dexter's Laboratory.
There were a lot of good ones.
Dexter's
Yeah.
was good.
You put me on the spot, so I just.
That's the name of the game, baby. On the spot.
Cow and chicken, that was probably my favorite. That was like the one that really pushed the envelope. They had that gay ass devil. That always
the
had his
big ass.
You know what? And I also I replaced Johnny Bravo with IR Baboon.
How's it going?
He had his red ass just hanging out at all times.
I gotta look that one up.
It was some 90s shit, but it was really good. I enjoyed it. So you guys mad?
I like how rapey Johnny Bravo is like it would not fly today. Yeah.
Oh no.
Hey, baby, get away from me. Oh, no.
Yeah. Yeah, he was like Brock in Pokemon, who was also very rapey.
Oh, yeah.
jeez. Yeah.
Yeah,
He's horned the fuck out.
yeah. Well,
So what are they putting in place of Cartoon Network?
nothing.
now?
There's not going to be any new animation. It's very short term. And I
So
was-
is it reruns or like if I were to go on the channel that Cartoon Network's on, it would just be
I don't know because they've been like eliminating and erasing a lot of other Cartoon Network shows and Adult Swim shows from HBO Max. And HBO Max will no longer be here as of next year. They're going to merge it into this new app with Discovery, which is somehow a bigger company than HBO, which kind of surprised me.
because they have all the
They have like
Nat Geo and all
they have
that.
Yeah.
no Nat Geo's and Disney.
Really?
Yeah, I have Disney Plus and everything Nat Geo's on there.
shit.
Discovery has theme parks and they have all sorts of fucking random. That's what I said. Most of it's like in Middle America,
Okay.
but they're huge. But fuck them.
I mean, we got the Discovery Science Center.
Is that them?
Hey,
Yeah.
did you know?
Oh shit.
Wait, what? Really?
Yeah.
Is that really Discover?
Yeah.
I mean, it makes total sense, but like I'd never put that together.
hilarious.
Santa Ana, the cube. They
Yeah.
just
No.
fixed those lights. Those
Yeah, I was
lights
gonna
went
say-
out. Those lights went out in like 2005.
Do you know who? I saw a Reddit post of
Yeah,
someone talking about it.
It was an employee where they told him like, just go turn those things off. He had no idea what to do, and he went to go turn them off, and they just like exploded.
He's like, I don't know how to do them. He's like, just fucking figure it out. And he's like, okay.
So they finally
just go discover it.
after 17 years, yeah,
They just fucking.
after 17 years, they finally put the lights back up.
Fuck.
It's so funny.
I
Well-
forgot those were even a thing.
Yeah.
All right, what else do you have for us tonight, Mel?
Well, the topic everyone's been dying to discuss. Porn stars are now doubling their rates for cream pie scenes.
Nah, I do like pies, especially of the cream variety.
Well, now you're gonna have to pay
I'm not
whatever
paying.
double free
I'm not a
is.
pie
You're
man.
gonna have to pay twice that.
What's going on there is there's porn stars that live in states where abortion is now illegal after the whole overturn of Roe
But I
v.
don't think they
Wade.
get pregnant after every video. I'm pretty sure.
No, but they're saying like if you want somebody to nut in us in this porn, you need to pay us double because I'm not willing
Can you
to.
isolate
Supporting.
that?
I see.
Isolate Jake saying
Oh
that.
yeah, absolutely. 100%.
Wonderful, thank you.
Can we make that like a presidential campaign? If you want someone to nut in us,
Cream pies for all.
perfect. I'm Hakobai and I support this message. What is it?
It's Icapo.
Iconic.
You son of a bitch.
Colonic.
Now, what's interesting about the Italian language is their J's are pronounced with an IA, like Iowa, kind of, I guess.
Jacob?
Like Jaime?
Yeah, sure. Is that how that?
No.
No.
So,
Okay.
as far as the cream pie situation,
It'd be a Jaime.
Jaime?
A Jaime.
Hey, Amy.
Like Jaime?
Coming back to cream pies.
I don't know. I guess I don't really watch too much cream pie porn to where I feel
That's
I'll
my
be.
go-to.
Yeah?
Yeah, see,
You
I
like
don't-
seeing it come out?
I just like it's like the
He just
stuffing.
like seeing the cum.
It's the stuffing, you know?
I like, yeah.
It's, and I mean, they're really fun to actually do yourself, too. So,
Yeah.
it's unfortunate, you know, if there's less of the pie varieties out there.
You know what you got to do to combat it?
What?
Charge half your rate for cream pies, so that way it balances out their double rates.
Well, I don't do porn yet.
Well, I mean that's your own fucking
I'm open to
fault, bud.
offers. So,
I know a camera guy.
I know, homeless lady. We got this shit.
And there's
man.
the scene. Yeah, no, I think it's a bummer as well.
I get it.
I totally get it. I thought I had more thoughts about it when I put this.
Yeah, both me and you had it written down.
It's just like, yeah, let's talk about it.
Yeah, literally cream pie porn doubling their rates, Vice article. And Mel's he sends me his list, and it's just like cream pie double. I was like, what?
Hey, the ladies got to make their money, or I guess dudes. Do you think Well, no, I guess it doesn't apply because this is a result of Roe v. Wade.
You're right.
So I guess it doesn't apply to dudes.
It's more of a stance or whatever.
Dude, I saw that the Supreme Court is going to rule.
Supreme Cream Court.
The Supreme Cream Court, we'll just call them the Cream Court at this point. They're going to take on a case that states, the question being asked is, should workers that are on strike have to pay the corporation their lost profits?
Oh God.
So, like, if a bunch of workers strike, they're going to have to pay the corporation the money back.
Well, the reason people strike is so that the corporation loses money, so that they're more incentivized to fix it. What would that help at all?
Yeah,
they're
go
just
ahead.
like, all right, well,
Go ahead, peasants.
stay on strike for the rest of the fucking
but
time.
right
You'll
now-
pay me back later.
Right now, we have a bunch of like very far right thinking people, so this is likely to pass. And I lean a little bit more right, but I'm still like, that's pretty fucked.
I mean, that's the point of a fucking strike, is to get your fucking shit right.
Yeah, it's like that's kind of seems like slavery at that point.
yeah, because like you
like,
either
you're now
work in these conditions
yeah.
or you pay me for the profits that you're gonna make. Me
And
lose.
like, what if people quit the union? Are they still going to be liable to like pay them back?
Yeah, what if they quit? Yeah, they quit, and the union keeps going on and doing more shit. Well, you're part of them at one point, and you're part of the lawsuit.
Yeah, now you're getting your wages garnished for a union
would
that you're
They
not.
signed me up for the. I didn't know it was a union.
I think it would just fuck everyone else over. Like it would just be deferred to everyone else.
I think America's sick and tired of being in big banks' pocket, not big banks, but big businesses' pockets.
Yeah.
Like, hopefully,
Who runs the banks?
Girls. Oh, I think you're
No, I meant big businesses.
Who runs big business?
Joe Biden.
America. I don't know. A lot of different people.
Are there any certain demographics that
There's all kinds.
that maybe a particular rapper who is thinking about buying Parler has been
What
speaking out
ethnicity is
against?
Bill Gates?
Donald Trump.
Bill Gates is a white man.
What about Jeff Bezos?
Elon Musk.
Elon Musk. What is he? What
I
are
think
they?
He does have
What race are they?
South African.
Right, but
He's African American.
Who owns Google? I guess he is actually.
Sergey's a
I guess if you are a white South African, you are technically African American.
Yeah, but you're still
what
white.
the fuck?
Oh.
I'm just
He's-
putting that
he's-
together right now.
really?
Elon Musk is
he's
African
the-
American.
Yeah, Elon Musk is the richest African American of all time.
No,
and
no,
heritage.
Kanye is.
No, Elon has way more money than him.
Oh fuck! Kanye hasn't put that together yet. Fuck. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah, you
Damn.
keep dead naming him, man.
Offensive. I don't know who's shit in your ass, Mel, but you need to clean that up.
Wait. I don't want to know. Actually, never mind.
So go ahead.
I got a quick question for you guys. It's a quick, just kind of see where your head's at. You know.
It's not in a good place.
All right. Would you rather have a 36-inch long dick or a 3-inch long dick?
36-inch.
Think about like all the troubles you got to deal with. Like if you ever get hard, you're gonna pass out.
Listen,
because it's so long.
if I had a 3-inch,
you can't wear shorts.
If I had a 3-inch dick, all I have to do is start moving, grooving, and I can make it work. 36 inches, there's not going to be any blood flow. You'll probably pass out anytime that you actually do get semi-hard. I'm going with the 3-incher. You might have bragging rights, but
that's it.
You can't enjoy it. At least a 3-inch dick, you'll nut like in 2 seconds. But
like it's down like to mid shin, maybe lower shin.
That's yeah.
You know,
that's too much.
Soft.
36 soft.
Yeah,
soft.
40
so
hard.
3-inch soft or 3-inch hard?
Oh, 3-inch hard or 3-inch soft. Let's call it. 4-inch hard.
3-inch soft. Yeah, never mind. I thought we were talking 3-inch hard. I thought we were talking 36-inch hard. So 36-inch hard, you probably have about 18-inch soft.
Plus, you're killing women at that point.
Yeah,
they're going to die.
Yeah, but you're not satisfying women at that point.
Would you rather
be
nut
satisfied
or not ever nut again and kill women? Those are your options.
I'd like my penis to go through them and control their mouths like a puppet.
They're gonna die.
Mel wants to like fuck a girl and like suck his own dick through the girl's mouth.
Yeah, I want to make out with her while we're fucking and taste my own. Jesus Christ!
Taste my own.
How do you let me you set
I'm gonna
me
taste my own cock.
Set me up.
I'm gonna taste my own cock through your mouth.
Isolated fucking clips.
Yikes.
Oh, these are gonna be great.
Can we get demonetized on TikTok?
Highly likely.
I don't know. I'm off TikTok. I got off. I was addicted.
Yeah.
But now, I'll probably get back on now that I'm gonna have to like edit the clips and shit again. But
I love how Jake's like, I'm off TikTok, and then sent me 16 messages on Instagram, just like shit that he sees. I'm just like, well,
like shit that was originally on TikTok.
He's like, I'm off cigarettes, and now he's on beer and shit, and like the other way. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I would only get my TikToks through Instagram, and then you were like, "You got to get on TikTok."
It's great. It
on
is amazing.
No, it's depressing, man. It's so depressing. Just like all these lives and all the weird shit people are doing. Like,
I love you so much. Thank you. I love you so
Thank
much.
The guy with the
Thank you.
kids and screaming.
Dude, it was
in the
like
background.
1,000 Syrian people. Like I was
Out of
going through
nowhere,
the lives
yeah.
one night, and it was just, I love
no,
you.
I remember
Thank
you
so
texted
much.
us too. You were like, "Are you guys seeing this?" And I'm like, "Fuck you, lame. I'm not on TikTok."
I sent that.
No, he actually said it before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He was the first person to bring that up because I remember the first time I saw it, I was like, "Oh, this must be what Fred was talking about." But the worst shit is like some dude's like peeling an egg. And
it's like the fucking, and like the last little bit is just the entire
and it takes
thing.
like fucking 45 minutes. He's like, "Oh, just a little," and he's like, "Oh, just tap," and it's all like ASMR. So it's about, "Oh, just go tap 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 tap. Oh, tap on the screen, tap 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 tap," and he's hitting this little egg. Oh God!
I don't know if you ever seen this one guy, Jay Money. He's got $100 bills in his nose and like on his hat, and like he's just like he sits outside of like somewhere in LA and he starts singing and shit really loud.
I do like the pastor, the blind pastor. What's his name?
Is that the one I sent you the video of him eating chicken?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Dude, I don't know. He was like one of the last people I followed on TikTok before like he started getting views.
Yeah.
That guy's great. The first thing I saw from him, he's like, "I'm a blind pastor." It's this black dude from somewhere on the East Coast.
Black pastor.
And he's like, you need to worship Jesus. And then his next video is he's like, "I love trans women. I would do all sorts of things to trans women." It's like, what?
Yeah.
And then it's like 3 more videos of him talking about trans women, like about how much we need to support them. It's like, I think you got a type, dude. And then the next one is him like dancing. And then there's one Mel sent me with him just eating chicken wings.
Oh no, that was live.
Oh,
He was live, and that's what I mean. Like, anyone could go live. Anyone's got their own TV show now.
The thing is, you have to have like 1,000 followers to go live.
Oh really?
Yeah. So that's the thing. It's like
Can you buy followers on TikTok? Though?
Oh, yeah.
highly
Yeah.
likely,
yeah,
but like
just hit up somebody in India.
Yeah.
They'll set it up for
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, them and their
actually
cousins.
TikTok's banned in India.
What?
For good measure.
Yeah.
Fucking Indians.
China, they give them time restraints.
Yeah, they used to back when India had TikTok, That shit was fucking bussin'. There's so many good ass fucking TikToks from India. But yeah, no, it's
I
banned.
remember those. They're all weird.
Yeah, they're fucking really cringy.
Like if my girl, or remember the Beast Man?
the fucking big old.
Oh, he was Pakistani. He's still around.
Really?
I was following him.
Same thing.
That was not the same thing during the India-Pakistani War of 1950, and the British divided up the territory.
Do they share a border?
Yes.
Same thing.
Pakistan
just like Americans and Mexicans and Canadians.
Yeah, the same shit.
Wrong.
Wrong.
Funny.
Wrong.
So I have a new segment I wanted to introduce to the show.
Okay.
And see what you guys thought.
Okay.
Called Meanwhile in Florida. If we could just put a Meanwhile in Florida right across here. We haven't done any of these. Come on, let's get back to it.
The Orange State.
The real Orange County.
They have an Orange County in Orlando.
That's what I'm talking about. So
Inglewood,
the main
too.
segment of Meanwhile in Florida, the first one is This Day in Florida Man History.
Okay.
So today is October 19th, and in 2016,
It's 2016.
Florida man with severely deformed skull faces arson and murder charges. And that's
Oh my!
pretty-
I
I
remember
wonder
that.
if it was really disformed before or after
Show
the
Freddy.
arson.
He's on something.
What the fuck?
So would you rather wake up tomorrow,
Eat a bowl of cereal out of the top of his head?
no, and not have
Would you skull fuck him?
fingers, or wake up tomorrow and be this guy?
No fingers at all. Can I have like one?
Not a single
One?
finger.
Can I have at least, can I keep my thumbs?
have like prosthetics put on and shit?
You could do whatever you gotta do.
I feel like it'd be easier to get prosthetics if you have no fingers at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'll do the no fingers. That guy's
You just
fucking.
put a hat on.
No.
You just put a hat on and jerk off like a normal person.
What? Why are you putting a hat on while you're jacking off?
Well, I'm
I mean,
just saying if you
Why don't you just use?
I
a
got my
fleshlight? You
jerkin
don't need to
cap.
Listen, if you get a prosthetic, you just put a fucking fleshlight at the end of your prosthetic.
so you're fucking your stump.
You're fucking your stump. You're fucking a fleshlight.
Stump fuckers.
Yeah.
.com.
God, come.
Not my stump.com. No. Okay. Whose stump was it?
all fucking
What are you
Okay.
doing, Stepstone?
steps.
So, meanwhile,
Stump, really.
in Florida. Come on.
Come on,
Come
man.
on, baby.
Come on, man. Is this the hurricane?
Yep.
Fucking
Bunch
Christ.
of fish. Lesbians. I mean, Florida, it looks like an exciting place to live. You never know what sort of adventure you're going to get into going to the gas station. You could be murdered.
Might win the
This-
lottery.
This guy without a skull might try to rape you. You don't know.
You might try to rape him. Who knows?
You might try to. Yeah, you might. And something about his skull might just put you in the mood.
So, when are we planning the BTI trip to Florida then?
I don't want to go to Florida. I'm a little scared of Florida. Yeah, I don't know. I'd go to Florida.
Have you been?
No.
Oh, have you been?
No.
I honestly feel like I would like Florida a lot because you can keep reptiles outside. I'm sorry?
Huh?
What'd you say?
Huh?
You got something to say?
A lot of bugs and reptiles and shit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
You got something to say?
No.
Speak up. Speak up now.
I've been to Florida.
Sorry,
twice.
Capo.
It's a
To
capo.
Orlando, and there are a lot of bugs. Like every house has like a backyard. You know how mine has the patio awning?
Gazebo
Yeah, but on top of that, they have netting,
for the skeeters.
and they're just so fucking like. You'd go up to that netting and just look at the bugs on there, fucking as long as 4-inch cocks.
That's quite the measurement.
That's pretty long. A lot of people would say that's pretty long.
Those are long.
Most people say it's a pretty average bug.
4-inch cocks in my
It's a
neck.
very satisfying bug size.
Jesus. All right.
I got a quick question for you guys.
Okay.
Speaking of no fingers and fingers, would you rather have no strength in your hands, like from your wrist down, or always have to use 100% max strength at all times when you do anything with your hands?
I
I
think
think
it'd
you
be-
grip something, it's full grip,
I think it'd be funnier if I had full strength.
right?
If I go to shake
Beers.
somebody's hand and just like fucking break
Yeah.
it.
Just snap a couple fingers every
But
time.
even if you have a fleshlight, you're ripping your dick off.
yeah, because well, you're squishing the fuck out of the fleshlight.
I don't. Am I strong enough to destroy the plastic shell on a fleshlight?
I mean, eventually, from doing things at max strength, you'll just be fucking hard.
I've never tested that. I don't know.
BTI test strength.
Strength test. I mean, but wouldn't your arm get tired after a certain point in time?
I mean, eventually, probably.
What was
but
the
if you feel at
alternative?
rest, is no strength at all in your hands. So just limp fucking. You have bones, but no muscles.
I think you could figure out a way to control it after a while.
The strength? I feel
Yeah.
like, I mean, if you don't move it, you're not using the strength. So if you, like,
I just play the drums, man.
you just fucking squeeze the shit out of the sticks.
Right, and just
Well, the thing is, if
bashing.
you move your wrist, it's full strength. There's no, tapping.
But I could be like Travis Barker and play with all arms.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go. Yeah.
Fucking hate that guy.
So, I mean, this whole Blink-182 thing.
I thought they came back like in 2018. Like I thought I was like, oh, they're back, and I'm like, I thought they already came back.
I don't even know any of their songs.
Oh, you know their songs.
It's a new day, but it all feels young.
That's
it's
good Charlotte.
the same thing. Right?
Where are you?
Okay.
And I'm so sorry.
I've heard enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I remember.
Tonight.
Yeah, I think the only time I ever listened to Blink-182 on purpose was when I was like 9, and I got like, now this is music 7. I
Yeah.
had like all that.
what I call
Yeah.
fucking kids bap.
Yeah, it was like on my my Walkman, my Sony Walkman, listening to it in the back seat of my mom's car. I don't like their music, but I'm sure that there definitely is an audience for it.
For sure.
Even though the music fucking sucks.
So you got a Walkman?
Their comeback tickets are.
That's
are
your
like,
prerogative if you listen to shitty music. I'm not going to stop you.
For the nosebleeds were like $500.
Just leave Alex Jones alone.
Are you talking about the
all I
when
ask.
we were young?
No. Just their comeback tour.
Oh.
Then
Whoa.
people are reselling nosebleed tickets for $500.
Oh, reselling. I thought that's what they were like.
Oh,
initially
no,
selling.
dude. I saw
God
tickets
damn.
going for like $1,300.
That's
Fucking
for like
Christ.
pit general admission.
That's Bad
Pit.
Bunny.
Who
That's
goes
Bad
in-
Bunny fucking prices, dog.
You want to take a commercial break here?
No, mid-show shot.
Mid-show shot.
Yeah, no, if you want to listen to shitty music, that's your prerogative. Nobody's going to stop you. That's the beauty of America.
Well, that kind of segues into what I want to talk about next. Getting out of the Florida. Now that we're moving out of Florida.
Florida.
What are you listening to these days?
I'm listening to a lot of the new Freddie Gibbs album, which I haven't listened to too much rap in quite some time, but I like Gangsta Gibbs, and I think his new album, I was talking to Mel about this on my birthday.
Greasy Gibbs.
There has not been like an album of the year for me. Like, first of all, people don't really make albums like for the sake of albums anymore. It's just like a hit song. So this new Freddie Gibbs album, I think, kind of checks a lot of those boxes. It's very well thought out, and there's like an actual theme behind it. And I think it might be the album of the year for me. That's what I'm listening to.
Nice.
What are you listening to?
This band called Thumpasaurus.
Fuck yeah, dog. Me too.
Fuck yeah, dog.
Shut the fuck up. We could have shared a moment.
Shut
Freddie.
your
We just
fucking mouth.
fucking chatted it up. No, actually, it was a funny story. So I went to go see this band that I'm really into called Foxy Shazam.
Fuck
And
is that?
they're a rock and roll band.
You're a rock and roller, so that makes sense.
Yeah, look at these nails. So me and my girl drive up. We get fucking nice and wasted on the drive up.
This guy's got a girl. What a fag.
Right?
Probably a woman
Homo.
too.
Probably a woman. And then
loves his
we
wife.
we get in, sneak my joints in. It's all good because I'm the man. And we stand and find a nice little place in the pit. And out of nowhere, I feel a big fucking hand on my shoulder. And I'm about ready to pull out my strap and bust 3 caps. I turn around, and who is it? It's my boy Shreddy.
Shrederico?
Frederick Castro.
The Puerto Rican queen.
Rico, the Puerto Rico.
The Puerto Rican whore.
Rico, Puerto Rico.
And so he had actually bought tickets. I guess you could speak for yourself, Al.
Yeah, so I've been
speak
actually
up.
listening to
Speak up.
Thumpasaurus. Shut the I've been listening to Thumpasaurus for actually just like a month or whatever. So I just found out about them and I was like, oh shit, I wonder if they're playing any shows because how they were touring. They're like, oh shit, they're at the Roxy. That's pretty cool. Let me see if the tickets are not too expensive, like $25. It's like, it's fucking sick. And then I noticed the fucking headlining was Foxy Shazam, which is like also one of my fucking favorite bands. But I had no idea they were even touring or playing or anything because they haven't in a
That was
while.
their first show back in LA since like 2014.
Yeah, yeah.
And Fred just accidentally stumbles into it. This is a big deal. Like I bought these tickets months in
That's so
advance.
funny.
It's been on the calendar, and I just see Fred there like, hey, what's up, man?
I bought them the Friday before the Monday of that concert.
And what's crazy is that on the Foxy, like the resale, people were selling for like 70.
Can you get rid of that picture, please?
Yeah.
It's
70,
the guy with the skull. It's just every time I look that way, it's just
like $70 a ticket.
Yeah, that's fucking wild.
But yeah, the band Thumpasaurus. We could put a little clip on. You know, we could probably try and get them on. We'll talk about that afterwards.
Dude, that would be sick.
Yeah, that
They're
would
from
be
Santa
cool.
Monica, right?
Yeah, they're local. Yeah, we should definitely get some acts this season.
Dude, that'd be fucking.
Yeah.
That'd be fucking legit, actually.
If not them, I think the band that opened before them,
Oh,
Shimon Cassette.
Shimon Cassette, dude.
I
That
think
dude's
we can
fucking
get them
cool.
on here for sure.
I like this shit.
I'll talk to them.
It was really fun. It was
a good show.
Good show for sure.
At the end of the show, I was shirtless. My hair was sweat. It was just like, my hair's down to here now. You guys can't see it because it's put up, but
Yeah.
I got long hair, and it was all over the place. And I had sweaty tits. Just
Yeah, I was sitting there.
Mel was
and then-
titty fucking himself.
I was sitting in the back, and then I see this dude with like big hair and a leather jacket walking in. I was like, that looks like Mel. And then my wife's like, hey, that's Mel. I was like, oh shit, let's fucking.
Yeah.
So I went up and said, what's up? But yeah, that was
sweaty
cool.
Mel. Well, to Sweaty Mel,
To Jeffrey Dahmer.
to Jeffrey Dahmer and Jeffrey Epstein.
Epstein.
Not as good. No.
You guys sound like a bunch of fucking pussies.
Now, did you watch Jeffrey Dahmer on Netflix?
Yeah.
Freddie,
I made love to Jeffrey Dahmer. in real
did you
life.
watch it?
No, I didn't. Not yet.
No. What'd you think, Mel?
I thought it was good. It's like seeing an old friend with a new haircut.
I was gonna say.
Like, I've seen the Jeffrey Dahmer story in so many made-for-TV movies, direct-to-DVD movies, TV shows. Like, it's been done
Yeah.
a lot. I'm a serial killer aficionado. I like.
I'm gonna cut it right before the
I'm a serial killer.
Confession? Question mark.
Cool. Question mark.
What?
But I
real
just
quick-
like learning about serial killers, and I have since I was really young. Spit all over the mic. Since I was really, really young. I'm talking 2, 3 years old.
We're getting real spoopy here. This is what I was talking
Why
about.
did you know about serial killers at age 2 or 3?
You know, America's Most Wanted was always on in the background.
Okay,
My parents
yeah.
were fucking. You know,
Yeah, go watch this.
Americans Was Wanted was good.
It's like this man brutally raped his wife and children. You're like 6. Like what?
that's exactly how it was.
What is rape?
That's exactly.
He's
how
on
it
the
was.
loose in
I
Southern
remember,
California.
You remember BTK?
Oh yeah.
I remember when like he was still wanted. You know, like he's been caught for like 13 years now. But like I remember being a kid, and the guy's in fucking was it Kansas? I'm in Orange County, California, worried about this guy creeping through my window. You know, because I watched America's Most Wanted.
My mom had a lot of books about serial killers, so like I would study them like textbooks, which is not good. And it sounds weird to say out loud
you
because
probably
now
wouldn't study your textbooks like textbooks, though.
I did.
Okay, Jake.
So-
Jake fucking read. We'd go out to real quick to eat, and this guy's like reading a book or reading the back of the bottle, or like, and I'm like, hey, can we just talk? Like, I need to read.
It's always
while
an
I-
issue.
Yeah.
Anytime I go out, you know, on a date or some shit, I really have to fight my urge to read. But that's beyond the point. What we're talking about here is serial killers. My mother had a bunch of serial killer books. So as I'm watching this new Jeffrey Dahmer show on Netflix, I already know exactly what's going to happen next. I'm like, oh, he's going to kill that little Asian kid. Oh, he's going to fuck that kid's brother. Like, I knew exactly what was going down.
Were there any moments that you were surprised?
There was one, but I don't recall it right now because now you've put me on the spot about my
Mine-
Jeffrey Dahmer knowledge.
Mine was the fact that I knew he had the Filipino kid or the Malaysian. Or what was
It was the brother. That's what was surprising to me. I
Same.
didn't know that they
I
were
didn't-
brothers.
Yeah. Well,
He ruined a family.
yeah. So essentially, Jeffrey Dahmer kidnapped this one Malaysian guy. He got away. 2 years later, his brother got kidnapped. He tried to get away, and the cops sent him back because it was just like a gay thing they didn't want to deal with.
Yeah, you know, we're just dealing with gay stuff. Understandable. You're free to go.
And then he killed him like 30 minutes later.
That cop in real life actually became the chief of police in Milwaukee later on. A lot of questions.
Yeah, a whole fuck show.
Well, Freddie, if you haven't seen it, I would recommend that you watch it.
Yeah, it's a good show.
Evan Peters is an amazing actor. He's kind of he's overdone the American Horror Story.
But that's why they're branching him out. But this is done by the same people who did American Horror Story.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
I watched the OJ thing that they did.
Same
that was
people.
amazing.
Yeah.
But I feel like this guy's probably going to be like the next star. I've never seen him in like a bad role. He always does
He's
pretty
great.
good job.
And you know what? I want to hate him, but I can't. I don't even want to hate him, actually. I like him. I want to love him.
Would you like to hate this gentleman?
I want to love him.
Did you fuck him?
No, I wouldn't fuck him, but I'd let him fuck.
Wasn't he like Lobster Boy or some shit in one of the American Horror Stories
I'm sure.
iterations?
There was a couple I tuned out of.
Well, anyway, it's a great series. Definitely recommend it.
It's next on my
that
list
leads
for
me
sure.
to my next question. Who is your favorite serial killer? Give us a call. Let us know. 949-229-2215. Who is the best serial killer of all time?
Horatio Magellan
Best or
Crunch.
who's my favorite?
Who's the best?
Horatio Magellan Crunch.
Who's that?
Captain Crunch.
Horatio Crunch?
Is that his name?
Was that the savage that... how do you think he got all those crunch berries? He fucking killed a bunch of grimaces from McDonald's.
George Washington. No, I would say the Night Stalker or BTK. BTK just because I lived through it, but the Night Stalker because it was local.
Yeah, Night Stalker, he killed a few people in Mission Viejo. He killed a few people in Fullerton. I think he tried to kill somebody in Anaheim.
Is that the recent dude?
This was 89.
Oh, never mind.
No,
'Cause
but
there's a dude
I
recently.
remember my mom telling me about this when I was young. Like, everybody was just terrified. Like, he
Literally
was...
the reason we lock our windows.
Yeah, and people put bars on their windows in Orange County was because of him. This guy was indiscriminate. He would go into old women's homes. He'd rape them. You're raping like 89-year-old women. Like, that is some calloused, cruel shit.
Right.
That's not something that your average psychopath does.
Who did it end up being? Like, what was his ethnicity? And
He was
Richard
Mexican.
Ramirez, Mexican dude.
Richard Ramirez. Oh, okay.
The Night Stalker. Eventually, he got caught by like this group of people in East LA, a bunch of cholos, I guess, who were
They were just neighborhood people.
there was
But
a few
there some
cholos in there,
the mix.
yeah.
I mean, because it's neighborhood.
They're
people.
like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah. No, well, he should have just stayed in Texas. So he went to Texas to go visit his uncle or his cousin or something, and then came back. And when he came back, they had gotten his picture from his teeth. So his teeth were all fucked up, and he had to go to the dentist. And never mind, I'm not going to go down the wormhole. Anyways, his picture's on the cover of the LA Times. He's going down to the little fucking corner store to get a fucking bag of hot chips and a pack of Pall Malls. And they're like,
the hot fries and soy sauce.
that's you. And then he's fucking getting chased down East Los. Yeah, there's video. We could put a video of him getting in the back of the squad car. He's just fucked up.
Yeah, keep the video running. He was a piece of shit, but a lot of women found him attractive.
Me too, man. He's a
And
fucking rock star. Those
You
teeth,
found him attractive?
those hot teeth.
But no, there was like, eventually I think he got married to one of his fans. Weird.
There was a woman I worked with who, like, we were all working together at the same time when they announced that he died of cancer, and she like broke down in tears and had to leave. Like, she was visibly shooketh.
What a bitch.
I think she may have wrote him or something. I don't know. She never told us that, but I'm just like, what is your connection to this guy? Like, but she was like, yeah, fucked up. And she called up the next day too. And then
She called out?
Yeah, the next day. She had to leave early, called up the next day, came back, let's just call it Wednesday, and acted like nothing happened. I wouldn't even talk about it. I didn't even ask her about it. Ugh.
Is there any celebrity that you would call out of work out of if they died?
No, they've already died. Prince. I would have called out of work for Prince. The Rev, my favorite drummer for that, Michael Jackson. But they're all dead now. So there's... And I actually think about it all the time. I'm like, man, all my heroes are dead.
What about you, Freddie?
That's a bummer.
Jack Black.
Jack Black?
He's playing Bowser in this new Super Mario movie.
Is that
Love
him?
man.
Yes, and fuck you if you want to watch that shit because it looks terrible. It looks horrible.
Yeah, they took away Mario. Mario had a nice ass before, and now he has no ass.
That's not what I was getting at.
I thought you were talking about the ass.
No, Chris Pratt is not the guy to play Super Mario.
Oh, I mean, I see why they chose him.
They
but,
still
like, they
have
shouldn't.
the voice actor that does Super Mario's
Yeah,
voice.
he's not dead.
Like, just use him.
Does he look like Mario?
No, but it's through.
Mario doesn't look like Chris Pratt.
Oh, wait.
It's an animated movie.
That's what I was gonna say. So it's animated then.
Yes.
Oh, then yeah. Why don't think that's stupid? As
And
fuck.
Chris Pratt,
just use a
he
name.
just sounds like Chris Pratt. He's not even doing a voice.
And
He's
the
like,
fucking
oh,
guy
it's
got
me.
Charlie Day.
It's me, a Mario.
Yeah,
Is it maybe
yeah.
because like Mario's really racist?
Italian people don't care. I promise. They're like Mexicans. Like if you can say some racist shit to them, and they don't give a fuck.
You ever taken a racist shit?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Go back to where you came from. Wait, does that mean you're putting it back in your butt?
You're sucking it back up. It's
shit in your butt.
It's like a diglet. It just pops up and pops back in.
Shit in your ass. That shit was so.
It's true. The new Super Mario movie looks fucking horrible though. I'll watch it, but I'm not excited about it. When I should be.
Yeah, Charlie Day's in the mix as Luigi, and he's just probably shouldn't have done that.
If
He
Ron,
might be a good Luigi. I don't know.
the only person I think I'd call out of work for if they died, celebrity-wise or politician-wise,
Rand Pal.
it's Ron. Rand, I can continue working through the pain, but Ron,
And Rue.
I need a day off.
Ron and Rue.
Ron and Rue, the couple, the it couple.
Trying to put a hit on me.
She's a little different. He's a little different, but I love him and I miss him.
I got a real quick question to wrap up here. So if you were the last man on Earth, what would you do for the rest of your life? Like what would be the thing that you just do until you die?
Non-stop masturbation.
You just jack off until you die.
Non-stop.
What's
Would you just like
everyone's gone, but everything's here? Like,
yeah.
All right, I'm going to Disneyland. I'm going to find a bunch of weed. I'm going to go to a liquor store, stock up on like 57 Elf bars.
are there women?
No.
No, everybody's dead.
Just you
That's my
and I guess internet porn if you want.
Oh, the internet's still going?
Everything still works.
It's just you're the last person?
human. Yeah.
Oh my god! I mean, how much time do we have? You want to wrap up with this? This is how you start a show, baby. You're trying to push this to an after dark.
Let's make this easy. What was the one thing you would do? That you could only do one thing for the rest of your life, and you were by yourself.
Write music.
You just write. You could never play it though.
I've had dreams of shit like
Because it's
that.
the one thing that
You
you
have
could
to
do.
play it to write it. Like it's one and the same.
I've had dreams of shit like this where it's just me, and I go to Disney.
You should tell someone about that, like a therapist or
where
someone who
everybody's
gives a
dead
fuck.
and it's just me. Well, I'm telling you, and I'm telling the people that are watching this, all 7 of them,
I'm blaring out.
all 7,000. I
Welcome
meant
back, everybody.
7 billion.
949-229-2215.
I just want to say that one more time. 949-229-221. It's 5. God damn it, Freddie. Way to fuck things up.
Why did you point at the camera, not me?
You are the camera.
They could sing along at home. Anyway, in these dreams, it's just me at Disneyland by myself, and it's so much fun. It's so much fun. No
He's
crowds.
a Disney adult.
I'm not a Disney adult, and I like Disney reasonably. I'm not like infatuated
When's the
with
last time you been?
before COVID. I went to the Star Wars land, and then COVID happened, and
Did you like that?
I did. I hate Star Wars, or I don't hate Star Wars. I'm just not interested in it. But the Star Wars ride was very good, and the fact that they had all these random characters from Star Wars just like walking around as like patrons at a tavern,
That's cool.
tavern, that was pretty cool. They really tried to make it seem, I guess, like the movies. But
The goal was to make it while you're in there, no matter where you look, you don't see the real world. And even the
Real
people
world.
there, I'm
what's the name of the episode? Real Wild.
WOILD.
Wild. The Real Wild.
But even the people there, like if you talk about a cell phone, they're like, "What is this? What is this?"
Yeah,
device?
no, they really dedicated. Like Disney's on
I
top
saw
of their
actually
shit.
a cool thing is the R2D2 that they have driving around.
Oh, fuck off.
The actual
Shut
person
your
who
mouth.
controls it.
Okay.
Like you don't see him. Like he's like in the crowd usually,
Oh.
and like he like controls them from the crowd, which is really cool. And he's got like a fake arm, and like his arm's in the sleeve with like the remote and shit.
Yeah, they spent a lot of money
You're
on
gonna
on
catch
this
me there
world.
fucking trying to rip people's arms off. Come here. Is it you?
He like carries like a mug, and he's got like his arm in his jacket.
I
or
think
some
that you
shit
can
all the
actually
time.
order alcohol from the bar there too, which makes things even cooler.
That is cool.
Because there was just like a bunch of people hanging out, and then there's like fucking random robots and aliens and shit just hanging around. So it really gives you like a cool
You should
atmosphere.
try to like fuck an alien. That'd be funny as fuck.
I'd fuck a chick dressed up as an alien. But I'm not gonna fuck an alien.
What's the difference,
That's
man?
not
Where's
gooey,
the
that
line?
shit
Where's
would
the
be.
line, Mel?
How do you know that it's gooey?
I'm just imagining.
This is just a stereotype on aliens.
What if the alien
alien
has...
lives matter.
Elf.
No,
Oh,
Elm.
Elm.
Alien lives
Elm.
fuck. Elf.
Yeah, there you go. Well, I think that we've had a pretty successful comeback.
Yeah.
You got any parting words, Freddie?
Part in the sea?
What are you, fucking Moses?
I wish, man.
Come
Why-
back
why?
next week.
His wife, or didn't people die?
Everybody
His
died.
children died? Or,
Hopefully.
well, okay.
Everyone's gonna die. Eventually.
Next week we got more spicy stuff. I want to introduce everybody to Prank Call the World.
Are we doing that this episode, or are we holding
I mean,
off?
We could drop a little snippet. Let's just give a little preview right here. Some gummies that aren't necessarily for kids, if you know what I mean.
Oh my gosh.
Well, you're in for a treat next week, cocksuckers.
Hey, you fucking pieces of shit, you no good sons of bitches.
We'll see you then.
Leave Alex alone. God bless. Have a good night. And happy Halloween if this comes out before Halloween.
And like and follow, subscribe, comment.
Yeah, like, follow, and then subscribe. Take a minute, really reflect on it. But I want you to, when you subscribe, I want you to do it wholeheartedly.
Tell them.
I want you to embrace the notifications
Tell them.
that you receive. And I have something more important than I've ever said that I want to say to you.
Tell them.
And right.